Hey Libra, welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. I am Sarah. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a singles love reading for the rest of July. We're going to look in to see what kind of energies are coming towards you for the rest of July. All right, so let's get into it. Give me some messages, please, about what is coming towards Libra. What is coming towards Libra? These cards are like super slippery. They just kind of like go all over the place. All right, who is coming towards Libra? What is coming towards Libra? What kind of situation? We have moon energy, listening to your intuition, intense emotions, deception. Okay, so things could be unclear right now online. All right, you could be meeting someone here online. Online dating, sort of. Someone could be watching you, for example. Let's see. We have inner wisdom, spiritual evolution, magnetic, seduction, charm, attracting things in life, attraction to someone or something, hard to resist. So I feel like you're in magnetic energy. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, so what I feel like is there's like, all right, so something that has come to an end, you know, I feel like it's like a sense of waiting on someone or something. Maybe you're like waiting on a message or waiting on someone to come back into your life. You're wanting to hear from somebody, okay? And I feel like with the crossroads energy, you know, yeah, things are kind of like in limbo. And I feel like with the, you know, with the angel card, it says divinely guided, asking for help, pay attention to signs and dreams. So perhaps I feel like you're in an energy where you're just like really tapping into your intuition hardcore right now. Maybe you're doing like esoteric things. Obviously, if you're watching tarot, you know, you're into that. Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, it's like psychic energy, very intuitive energy coming through. And like we also have the moon energy. So it's like maybe you're like, you know, intuitively like getting signs about somebody that's on your mind. You know, you may be seeing angel numbers or, you know, something like that. But I feel like you're kind of gaining clarity through like, you know, some sort of energetic connection that you have. And I feel like you're kind of like focusing on yourself right now, and you're becoming like super magnetic. I feel like you're attracting things into your life, like manifestation. I don't know if you're into that, but you could be like manifesting certain things, especially love into your life right now. I feel like that would be particularly strong at this time. Okay, but I do feel like there's something on your mind here that you're waiting on. You're waiting to hear from someone. But let's get into your reading and see what pops out. All right, so the current love energy, we have Emperor. So this is masculine energy. So this is where you're at currently in love. Oh my gosh, look at that, Libra. Ace of Cups, oh my gosh. And we have the Queen of Wands. So Libra, you could be, you know, this could be like a fire sign. I feel like, Libra, I feel like what's happening is there's going to be an opportunity here for a brand new beginning with the divine masculine. Yeah, a divine and it could be, you know, take it however it resonates. But this could also be talking about a woman that has, you know, fire or, you know, masculine energies about her as well. So, you know, yeah. So just take it however it resonates. If you're dealing with a masculine or feminine, just kind of like apply it to your situation. But I feel like, yeah, there's someone coming into your life right now that's going to be offering some sort of new opportunity in love. All right. Yeah, that's beautiful. Who or what is coming towards you? Oh my gosh, we have the Knight of Cups. So I see love offers coming in here, Libra. Nine of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, so I do see love offers coming in here with the Knight of Cups. All right, so I do feel like this person with the Nine of Wands does have like some wounded energy about them, you know, maybe someone like from their past that they're still like, they kind of carry over into the present of being, you know, just kind of like, just really careful about, you know, opening up to somebody too quickly. Yeah. So, you know, getting back to your current love energy, I do feel here with the Queen of Wands energy and the Ace of Cups, you are ushering in something here. For some of you, it's someone new, and, you know, I do feel like there is some sort of like past energy going on. I'm not going to lie. I feel like the Nine of Wands energy, this could be, you know, somebody from your past that is kind of like resurfacing into your orbit. All right. But if that's not the case, you know, for others, I feel like, you know, with the Ace here, it's new energy. But I do, like, I strongly feel, Libra, like you have set like boundaries here with the Emperor energy, and just kind of like become really grounded and stable within yourself, and becoming very magnetic, as we see here in the oracle message that we pulled. You have like this magnetic aura surrounding you right now that's kind of like attracting these things into your life at this point, like attracting people to you, and this love energy towards you. By practicing self-love, I feel like you just kind of like easily magnetize that kind of energy towards you. All right, so the person that is coming towards you next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like some wounded energy, like I said. It could be someone new or from the past, but regardless of, you know, who it is, I feel like this person does want to offer some sort of commitment here. I feel like they'll move extremely slowly here with the Knight of Pentacles. It's very slow energy. And I feel like it's due to, you know, past wounds, past drama that they've dealt with. You know, they're just kind of gun shy entering a new relationship. So they might appear like sort of inconsistent or a little bit hot and cold, but underneath the surface, the Knight of Pentacles is telling me that, you know, they do have good intentions here. You know, they do want something stable and long lasting, Libra. So that's good. All right, their intentions towards you. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. We have Temperance. And we have the Devil energy. Devil energy. So I feel like this person is seriously drawn to you here with the Devil energy. I feel like this is magnetic attraction, lust, physical chemistry, you know, this person, you know, being low-key, like obsessed with you. But I feel here with the Seven of Wands energy, this is still, you know, guarded energy. You know, I feel like this person may have like issues being vulnerable emotionally, like opening up emotionally. Yeah, combined here with the Temperance energy, I feel like this person just wants to avoid extremes here emotionally. They just want to keep it just enough, you know, so they don't have to like really give of themselves emotionally. I feel like very strongly this person, you know, has like avoiding tendencies when it comes to emotion, very guarded energy, very very wounded. All right, and we'll clarify all these here in 1 minute. So let's continue, Libra. All right, so potential outcome or where this could go. We have we have the Seven of Pentacles. All right, and we have the Knight of Swords energy with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel like you're going to be feeling like, oh my gosh, is this even worth my time or my energy? You know, should I still keep giving to this connection? It's still very slow to, you know, progress forward. I feel like you're going to be very like in doubt about, you know, where this connection is going or like what's the outcome of it, you know. But I do still, you know, I still like see movement here with the Knight of Swords. I do feel like they'll be, you know, like communicating or like, you know, this is very impulsive energy where it's like a sudden rush of, you know, energy coming towards you, this person coming towards you. But it's, you know, still very kind of like, I don't know, kind of guarded, inconsistent type of energy. It's like, you know, act now, think later type of energy. It's very quick. It doesn't really feel super stable. We have the Nine of Cups energy. So, this to me, yeah, it's talking about like wish fulfillments and all that, but it's still a very independent energy. It's still an energy of, I'm filling up my own cup. I am emotionally fulfilling myself. It's very independent energy. Okay, and like I said, we will clarify all these in just a second. All right, so, well, I'm not going to use that deck. I'm going to use this deck. All right, so let's clarify these before we get into the advice about this connection. It's kind of confusing. So basically what I'm getting here, Libra, is a person that's coming towards you is very guarded. It could be someone from your past. It's very slow moving energy. This person is slow to open up emotionally due to maybe past dramas that they've dealt with. Could be a past dynamic with you even. Could be trust issues here in their energy towards you, or you them, but I feel like it's more them towards you. But at the same time, with this devil energy, they're still feeling very, very much tied to you somehow energetically. They're thinking about you a lot. They find you incredibly attractive here with the Queen of Wands energy. You're very super magnetic. They can't get you off their mind. On the one hand, they want to give you some sort of love offer here with the Knight of Cups, but on the other hand, they don't want to open up emotionally. It's very confusing, Libra. I'm confused. All right, so let's clarify these. Give me 3 more shuffles. All right, current love energy. 7 of Cups. All right, very indecisive energy, Libra. Very indecisive energy here. All right, who or what is coming towards you? King of Wands. Again, this is somebody that's, I don't know. They're very like, here today, gone tomorrow type of thing. They're very charismatic. They're very confident. People are very drawn to them, but at the same time, they just don't really have a lot of staying power. All right. Their intentions towards you, the Chariot, so they do want forward movement here. Potential outcome, though, we have the 2 of Cups. So I do see like some sort of, I see at the bottom of the deck, we have Emperor again, more stable energy. Oh, we have the Devil energy again with the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Wands again. So I feel like that's your energy, Libra. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely someone from your past that you've walked away from, that this reading is talking about. But I have to be honest that we have the 2 of Cups, clarifying, basically what I'm getting, Libra, is you're going to be wondering, like, where the hell is this connection going? Like, this person is very indecisive. You could maybe feel like they're a type of, like, player type of energy, with this love offer. You're going to kind of feel like maybe this is not genuine, and I feel like you're going to be feeling like, am I imagining this kind of connection? It's going to feel, kind of one-sided. But at the same time, like, you're kind of feeling like, am I imagining this intense connection that I feel is there? So the answer is no, you're not imagining it. This person does absolutely have a lot of passionate feelings towards you. But at the end of the day, I feel like what's boiling underneath all this inconsistent energy is fear of vulnerability, fear of, diving all into, opening up and, putting themselves out there emotionally with you. And I feel like that's what this person has been avoiding. And that's, that's the bottom line. 2 of Cups energy for the final outcome here. So, I mean, that's really beautiful energy. It's mutual. It's a very strong connection. So I do think that if you're like really patient with this person and just kind of like continue focusing on you and not really giving this person too much of your energy, by remaining detached and independent, I feel like in time there is going to be an opportunity here for something more stable, if that makes sense. I feel like just when you walk away, I feel like, you know, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Eight of Cups with the Emperor energy. I feel like just when you walk away from this connection and just emotionally detach, energetically detach, that's when this person, that'll create the space for this person to kind of really self-evaluate and figure out how they're going to be a provider for you and stable, like provide a stable, committed energy, Libra. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's get your advice moving forward. All right, so we have the Hanged Man. Oh my God, the Emperor energy again. That's crazy. With the Eight of Cups. Oh my God. Look, that is crazy. That is at the bottom of the deck as well. Eight of Cups and the Emperor energy. Like, that is so crazy. Yeah, so basically it's just repeating what I just said. Once you know, step into your worth and, you know, draw the boundaries, walk away, you're creating that space for this person to either step up and match you where you're at energetically, or you're gonna be aligning with someone that will, you know, match your energy. You know, you're gonna align yourself with somebody that's going to, you know, be you know, what you're looking for emotionally. That's what you're going to be drawing in here with the magnetic energy. I feel like that's what you're currently manifesting. So I do see a potential here for somebody in the past. But like I said, if by drawing these boundaries, by you walking away, choosing yourself, focusing on yourself, and looking at things here with the, you know, from a different perspective with the Hanged Man energy, you are creating that space to attracting you know, like I said, either that person's going to rise to meet you, or you're going to align yourself with something a lot more emotionally fulfilling here with the Nine of Cups energy, okay? So that is what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.